Hey you guys, so today's video is just gonna be like a talking vlog video, share rant type video, amigo rant, and and tell you how my psychotic brain thinks kind of day. Cause okay, so you guys that seen my community tab post about the vinyl shares that I wanted, and I wanted it either boxed or bagged. Meanwhile, I have two baggy shares like this, like the baggy shares, like this. I have two of these and I have one of these right here. So I do have them on my shelf. And I had two baggy shares at one time, one in a red swimsuit and one in a yellow swimsuit. And I didn't want to open them because they were two different colors. And my psychotic brain telling me to buy another one, but keep these two in the bag. And it's like it's the same doll. It don't make no sense. So I wound up opening one of these, and this was a baggy share that was in the yellow swimsuit. And one day I could just buy another one to replace the yellow one that I opened. So it doesn't really make any sense because it's like they're both, as I was saying before, it's the same doll, basically, just different in different things. They're all the same dolls, just in different color swimsuits. Basically, these things are $66 on eBay. That is ridiculous for a generic vinyl doll with a Mego head. That's crazy to me. I mean, that's just insane. This was made by OK Toys, and this is made by Mego. And then Mego went bankrupt and sold their old stock to OK Toys, and then OK Toys repackaged them and re-released them, kind of thing. So I think that's right, but I'm not sure. But Mego went bankrupt a long time ago. But so I come on here to do a review on my little vinyl share that I opened and tell you what I do to my share dolls when I get them out of the box, brand new mint condition hair, and just things like that in general. Just talk about the vinyl and things in general. First of all, these dolls are hard rock solid plastic. This is not no thin, flimsy doll. This is a rock solid um, doll that is hard vinyl. This is not no little cheapy doll, which I was not expecting. When I opened her, I was like, wow, she is really durable. She's heavy duty. It's the same exact body type other than the hands. It's the same exact molds that they use other than the hands, in my opinion, that they use for this doll. And she is solid vinyl. It's the same Mego head, so the hair is not going to come out the scalp. It's rooted in there really nicely. And my psychotic brain thinking that I needed another one to replace the two that I already had. I had two of these, and I opened the yellow one now. I feel like I need to buy another yellow one. It's crazy, right? So I already had the one to keep, but because she's in different colors, I have to replace that in my brain, in my head. But I think I'm alright for right now. I'm probably still going to look for a replacement for my yellow swimsuit, just that one in particular, maybe. Or just get a different color. You know, I can get like a I don't know. I'm just going to get another baggy share eventually. I will. Probably a yellow one. If I can't find a yellow one, I'm probably going to get one that's, you know, a different color. Maybe not these two colors in general, but just making sure that they are, you know, pretty good with each other. But this doll was $5 too from, what does that say on top? I have no idea, you guys. Something school. I have no idea. This one had logos on the bottom. I think this was sold at a dollar store. Let me know if you remember seeing these in stores years ago. But so yeah, so Amigo went bankrupt years and years ago. This doll's from the 80s, believe it or not. This poor thing. This was a fashion doll that they sold in the stores. Believe it or not, her cellophane is not even, you know, closed in, which is really nice. And this is a blue swimsuit, and this is a red swimsuit. There's no really difference in these two dolls, just in different colors maybe. OK Toys and Mego. But OK Toys is still around today. They're like a generic toy company. It's kind of, you can look at their website. They're still around today, but back in the day, they bought Mego's old stock and they just repackaged it and say OK Toys on the top or whatever. And it says it on the top right here. It says OK Toys. I think you guys can see that, right? OK Toys. Yep. It says OK Toys on the very top. And this one says 1976. So this is around the time they were going bankrupt. The heads are really nice too. And the Cher's hair is very flyaway. This is some of the cheapest doll hair I've ever seen in my life. It is long and pretty and beautiful. It's soft, but it's very flyaway, and it gets matted very fast. So it's important that you take care of Cher's hair, not to brush it really often, because It's very generic-y, you know, static-y, fashion doll hair. It's that really, really cheapy, twined feeling type hair, even though it's a little bit softer than that, but it's that type of hair that's really, really staticky. In my opinion, it's just very, very generic hair. It's something that needs to be looked after a lot, not to comb or just to display. If you display them, they're fine, but if you sit there and hack at them and if you comb at them, they're just gonna melt because I think they had some of the worst quality hair ever. Like Amigo Suzanne Summers never had that problem, but all the rest of them were like that. They were like that, and her hair always did get caught in her eyelashes too. I found that too. So what I did personally, I have two heads. So this is a head off of an old doll. I took her original head, bagged it up with an extra set of arms just in case something happens. I'll have an extra hair, a cher head, and an extra pair of arms. And I had this old head right here that was sitting here that I tried to list on eBay, and I was like, well, that doesn't make no sense. Let me just keep it. And because it's the same exact heads as the original doll, so I took it off of my old broken cher, threw the body away because the body was like all crackly and brittle and stuff like that. So I threw the head away, kept the arms and the head, because I have about 3 or 4 of the same dolls back there because I'm obsessive and need to buy more than one apparently. But so I have like a whole bunch of these like heads, well, just one anyway. I had this in storage. It was in storage with the hat, in storage with the hands and arms and stuff like that, just in case something would happen. And so I took her original head, popped it off since it was in mint condition, took it off, bagged it up, and put it in the storage thing, and put one of the older heads on here. And there's nothing wrong with this old head neither. It's silky, it's straight, it's nice. The things that I tend to do if I have a cher doll that I know I'm going to be manipulating the hair and things like that, I tend to keep Armor All in, and it does work amazing. Keeps all the flyaways down. It keeps her hair silky and smooth and conditioned. And then to remove it though, you guys, you got to use Goo Gone to remove it. You got to legit soak her in Goo Gone and wash it 3 or 4 times with Dawn just to get the Goo Gone out the hair. But I mean, I'm going to show you her. She's very, very generic though. If you guys have never seen this is so crazy though. This was made by Mego and then repackaged by OK Toys. This is an original Mego mold and things like that. So she's pretty sweet though. I like her a lot. And she's very much the same swimsuit doll. Her hands are very, very vinylish. She's got odd sticking out hands. This is her feet. You can tell it's an original Mego mold by the feet. This is what Cher's feet look like. They're humongous, I know. But, I mean, the Armor All really does make everything silky. It makes everything soft, which is great. I love keeping Armor All on my doll's hair. It's just great. That's one of the things I could say to you guys. If you're going to buy a cher doll, buy her new in box. Because if not, you buy the old ones. It's impossible to me, in my opinion, to restore a cher doll to her former glory, that nice silky straight hair. Most of them you see on eBay are ratty at the ends. Most of them have really frizzy, you know, matted hair. It's just really low quality hair in my opinion. It's not saran. It's probably like a nylon or something like that, or even cheaper. It's like some kind of cheap hair. I don't even know what it is. But if you're gonna buy these things, regardless if you buy the vinyl version, if you intend on opening it or not, it's better just to buy them in box because they are in mint condition in the box. Usually the cellophane's usually caved in on these, but they're new in box still. Try to look for one with that. They usually have these little bands around their arms and around their bottoms and tops. So try to look for that when you're buying these types of dolls. Sometimes people will open them and they'll keep the saran around here, which is a really nice thing to do. I keep that. I don't think all of my cher dolls that I have open have the saran around the hair because all of mine I bought with new in box. And like I said before, you guys, I do buy things new in box regardless whether I'm going to open them or not. It's just a lot less frustrating. I don't have the patience for a cher doll to sit there and detangle and things like that. Because it's impossible to keep the hair silky and straight. It's just not ever going to be the same of how it once was, okay? But like I said, you guys, they went bankrupt and they sold out all of their stock. So OK Toys got it and they were like, I don't even know how much these dolls were. Let me know the prices, you guys, if you're from this time, from the 80s. And if you remember seeing these on the shelves, this was a baggy cher, and this was around $5 right here, and this was probably about $2 or $3. Like honestly, OK Toys was a very generic doll company, but they also sold Farrah, which is really, really cool. Now Farrah Fawcett, I remember seeing on eBay that they had like the regular rubber you know, dolls and they had the vinyl versions. I'm sure they had the same thing with Cher because they, I mean, Mego probably sold out all of their old stock, which was a shame because I think they lost all of their molds, like they everything that, you know, the head mold and the body mold. So if they ever reproduce this doll, it probably won't be the same as it once was originally, not unless they legit take a doll and remold her all over again. But I kind of wish that they would make these dolls, which would be really nice. If they would reproduce all these dolls, that'd be great. Even if it was like a vinyl version, it would be pretty cool to have all over again, just maybe with better quality hair. But it doesn't seem like they're doing, you know, it seems like, in my opinion, even the action figures that they're selling now, like the little dolls, they seem to have the same, you know, ratty hair that they did years ago, like that really cheapy hair that's really fly away. And it's the same hair quality that was years ago. It's less expensive hair, which is great because this company's just starting out all over again. They're not bankrupt no more that I know of. But I mean, like I said, you guys, um, Armor All, if you spray a little bit, try not to spray too much, and it's going to be greasy and gross, but just spray a little bit of Armor All. It keeps the hair smooth and nice, especially if you intend on opening and manipulating the hair. She's been in a braid for a long, long time, so I sprayed Armor All on her years ago, bagged her up, and she's just now getting out after all of these years, so I think it worked out pretty good. This doll has all of her eyelashes. She's all good to go, baby. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And just remember to like and subscribe, and you'll see more doll videos. Bye.